Well, hello, and welcome to another little bit of positive balance in an uncertain world with the star, Therapy Ted, and me. And I hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. Hasn't the weather just got so much better this afternoon? It's actually our wedding anniversary today. So my husband and I have been up to the top of the mountain today, and we've had a picnic this afternoon. So very nice. A couple of glasses of Prosecco. So this balance is actually a little bit more on the physical than on the emotional or mental. So interestingly. So where are we starting today? We don't have any issues. We don't have anything. It's just a general balance that you all wanted. So we start off, it's a quantum kinesiology balance. There are 2 cosbats and we have them on the solar plexus chakra and the caps are facing up. The first harmonic is an original trigger and it's ancestral inheritance. So again, those pesky ancestors. Although as we found out last time, that not always so pesky. Sometimes it's good stuff. It's good stuff that's needing to be brought to the fore. And then we've got a survival mechanism, and that's unconscious mind blocking release. Then we've got the 2 physical, we've got 3 physical harmonics. The first one is repair damaged cells. So for this one, there we go. For this one, when we get into the balance proper, I'm going to ask you to focus on maybe areas in the body where you know that you actually have injuries. Then the next physical one is detox viruses. And again, as I've spoken about before, viruses aren't alive. They are kind of little bits of programming that are in your body. So once you acquire a virus, it kind of stays around. As anyone who's got the cold sore virus kind of knows. But it kind of goes dormant. So as long as we are in really good health and we look after our bodies, it won't come back to bite us on the bottom. So it's always good to keep our immune systems nice and strong and to look after ourselves. Not too much Prosecco. So we've got detox viruses. And then finally, on the physical level, we've got drain inflammatory residues. I think with what we're hearing coming out now about the coronavirus, that it seems to, the main reason that it's so damaging is that it massively heightens the inflammatory reactions going on in the body. Which I think is why they've realized that one of the drugs now that seems to be very effective if somebody is very seriously ill is one of the anti-inflammatory drugs. So for those of you who are a bit more concerned with your health, reducing your inflammation levels is always a good thing. Now you can take supplements to help you do this, but you can also clean up your lifestyle. You can cut out foods that create inflammation. And if you're not sure what those are, then just let me know and I'll do another video based on what it is that can create inflammation in the body. There's loads of stuff online if you Google it anyway. You just need to clean your diet up. Lots of healthy stuff, fruit, vegetables, a little bit of meat, a little bit of fish. Limit the amount of dairy you're consuming. And if it's in a packet, probably not such a good idea. Whatever they tell you, probably not. If it's been messed with, as we all know, if you want to have a cake, it's better if it's made yourself rather than buying it in a packet. Or even if you buy it from, a local shop where it's been sort of more homemade, it won't have all those preservatives and stuff in it, but it will still have sugar in it, and that is inflammatory. Okay, so that's all the harmonics that we've got. So we've got the ancestral inheritance and we've got this unconscious mind blocking release. They may be connected, so who knows? And then we've got the 3 physical things: repair damaged cells, detox viruses, and drain inflammatory residues. Now, so Therapy Ted, we're going to pop him here in view so you can see him working away. On the paperwork there, and I'm going to pop some music on There we go. And now what I want you to do is just, again, close your eyes, or just soft focus on therapy if you don't feel comfortable closing your eyes. And I want you to take 3 deep breaths. Okay. I want you to focus inwards on your body. And for those of you who know you have physical injuries somewhere, just pick one. Probably the first one that comes to mind. Don't sort of overthink it. Your body will know which one it wants to work on first. Just sort of see how that feels, you know. Is there a tension? Is there a feeling about that injury? There may even be a pain. And then see if you can feel that harmonic spiraling in there. Repairing those damaged cells. For those of you who don't actually have a physical injury that you're aware of at the moment, maybe an old injury that hasn't healed, maybe as well as you would have liked it to. And if you're lucky and you haven't got any of those either, then just allow your body to do a bit of a free roam, finding damaged cells which it could repair. See where that energy takes you. See if you can spot anything interesting. Now, if you want to stay with the injury, then that's absolutely fine. But for people who maybe want to move on to viruses, maybe that's more of your concern. Maybe you've not been so well this year. Maybe you're not sure whether it was the coronavirus or not. Maybe you weren't very well last year. We had a couple of doozies at the beginning of last year, didn't we? And just focus on the viruses that you've had, anything you've had that might have been serious. It can just be a regular cold, that's obviously a virus. Or it can be if you've had something more serious in the course of your life. Maybe you had glandular fever when you were younger. And maybe there's still some of that energy just floating around in there. Not causing too much harm, but would be better if it was gone. And again, see if you notice any sensations in the body. If any of you have got the sudden urge to go to the loo, please feel free. As those of you who've been in the clinics know that sometimes when we've done a drain inflammatory residues, all of a sudden you need a very quick visit. So just pause, go to the loo, come back. This one's coming to a close now. Hopefully you'll notice that your body's feeling a little calmer. Maybe some of those sensations of quiet and down disappeared altogether. And if you have had a particular injury, and you're nice and comfortable on your bed or your sofa or wherever you are, just be very careful getting up, and then just walk around for a bit and just see if you can feel where that injury was, and see if you notice a difference in how that's feeling. Quite often it can be quite a small difference, but if you actually pay attention to it, you can feel that maybe there's a bit more flexibility or slightly less pain. Just something different than what was there before. Okay, well, Therapy Ted has done his stuff here. And we would like to say thank you very much again. Hope this has been a really good balance for you, and that you've had some really good body feedback. And if you could let us know. We would both like to know how it's been going for you. And we will see you again next Tuesday. If this is the first time you've come here, you might want to look back at some of the earlier videos about what is kinesiology and how does it work remotely. There's 2 separate videos on that. And of course, if you've enjoyed this and you've liked this balance, then just subscribe and press the notification bell so we can, the good old YouTubes will tell you when we're up again. Okay, well, we will say goodbye and we will see you again next week. Enjoy the sunshine.